The Ballon d'Or is a scam, right? Lionel Messi just won yet another Ballon d'Or, his record extending 8th. That puts him comfortably at the top of the list of players with the most Ballons d'Or in history. He now has 3 more than the guy with the second most awards, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, congratulations are definitely in order to Messi for this insane record, but does he deserve this many awards? If we review each of his 8 awards, we'd probably see about 3 or 4 years where he was rather less deserving. 2010, 2021, 2023, and perhaps 2019 too. So yeah, the Ballon d'Or is a scam, right? I mean, how does a player have the kind of season Erling Haaland had and end up not winning the Ballon d'Or? The Norwegian dominated everywhere, man. He completed the European treble while finishing as the top scorer in the Premier League, the Champions League, and all European leagues.
Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Stones, Erling Haaland! Foden back in, Haaland is there!
Now Haaland, now Foden, now Haaland again! Foden towards Haaland, first touch, he scores again.
Haaland wants it, Haaland has it, Erling Haaland has a hat-trick.
Foden, Stones, Haaland, hat-trick hero.
Haaland broke numerous records in his first season in England, including the long-standing one for the most goals by a player in a single Premier League season. This lad had 61 goal contributions, 53 appearances for Manchester City in the 2022-23 season, was named Premier League Player of the Season, PFA Player of the Year, FWA Footballer of the Year, UEFA Men's Player of the Year, but somehow that wasn't enough to win him the Ballon d'Or? Messi, meanwhile, had a rather average season with PSG. Yes, he won the league, but he got knocked out in the round of 16 of both the Champions League and the Coupe de France. And yo, I won't sit here and act like Messi winning the World Cup wasn't a big deal. It certainly was. Leading your national team to World Cup success as the best player of the tournament is definitely a huge deal. But should we ignore a whole season of consistent goal scoring, game winning, and big game performances from Haaland because of a month of brilliance from Messi? I mean, the Ballon d'Or is supposed to reward the best player in the entire year under review, not just a little period of that in that year. But the 2023 award appeared to have considered the World Cup and not much more. And just in case you want to make the argument about the World Cup being the pinnacle of football as we know it, how do you explain 2010 then? Xavi and Iniesta won the World Cup that year and achieved just as much as Messi did on club level. Sneijder completed the European treble and reached the final of the World Cup. But guess who the Ballon d'Or went to? Lionel Messi, who got knocked out in the quarterfinal of the World Cup in pretty embarrassing fashion. So where's the consistency? Or do the criteria just swing according to what favors Messi? I'll give you another example. In 2014, Germany won the World Cup and Manuel Neuer was outstanding at the tournament. He won the World Cup Golden Glove and, at club level, completed the domestic double. But the Ballon d'Or went to Cristiano Ronaldo, who had the best season at club level. He won the Champions League, Copa del Rey, Pichichi, European Golden Shoe, UEFA Men's Player of the Year award, and finished as La Liga Player of the Year and Champions League top scorer. A season this good just could not be ignored because Neuer was fantastic for 1 month at the World Cup, so Ronaldo rightfully won the Ballon d'Or. If there was any consistency, the same rules should have applied for 2023 and Haaland should have won the prize. And don't get me wrong here, I love Messi. He is, frankly, one of the greatest players football has ever seen, certainly top 2. But if we're being absolutely honest, some of the Ballons d'Or he has won have been questionable. Also, this is not an anti-Messi video. Heck, I also strongly believe Cristiano Ronaldo didn't deserve the 2013 Ballon d'Or. What this video is about, really, is the Ballon d'Or having lost its credibility and possibly being a scam right now. And this now leads us to the big question. Why does the Ballon d'Or seem to often get things wrong? Is it something about the voting mechanism? The Ballon d'Or is decided by a group of 100 journalists, one from each of FIFA's top 100 countries. And honestly, with a system like this, it's very easy to get it wrong. These guys will likely vote along country lines or just vote for a player they fancy, not the actual one who was the best in the year under review. Contrast this with the voting system for the Best FIFA Men's Player Award, for example. FIFA opens voting to 300 journalists worldwide, national team coaches and captains, and fans from all over the world. That's journalists, coaches, captains, and fans all getting 25% each. This is surely more all-encompassing and a lot more comprehensive than leaving the decision entirely in the hands of 100 journalists. So perhaps France football needs to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate the voting mechanism. Maybe then we can begin to see fairer awards. I mean, if journalists, fans, coaches, and captains vote, and a player comes out on top in the aggregate, it's easier to believe that that's the general feeling of the entire footballing community than when all the power is put in the hands of journalists. Anyway, hopefully something is done about this moving forward to make the award more credible. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about this new collaboration between UEFA and the Ballon d'Or. Are we going back to the days where the Ballon d'Or was strictly for European players? What happens to the talented players from other continents who do amazing in non-UEFA competitions? Like I said, I really don't know how I feel about this, so help me out. Get in the comments and tell me what you think about this new collaboration between UEFA and the Ballon d'Or, which will be starting in 2024. Also, in your opinion, is the Ballon d'Or a scam? Should Lionel Messi have won that many awards? Should Erling Haaland have gone home with the 2023 Ballon d'Or, considering the season he had? Share your thoughts in the comments. While you do that, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye!